Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. From his ascent as an outline-beating craftsman to his status as a worldwide music symbol, Sean Paul's vocation is an account of mood, energy, and unadulterated ability. In the present video, we're taking you in the background to investigate the lavish way of life Sean Paul has worked throughout the long term. We'll step inside his mind-boggling chateau, a home that joins laid-back Caribbean energies with upscale present-day contacts, making a wonderful retreat. We'll likewise plunge into his lucky assortment of vehicles, an armada that matches his dynamic character and strong vocation from his great profession. Achievements to the total assets that mirror his prosperity go along with us as we uncover the extravagant inheritance and life of a craftsman who keeps the world moving. Sean Paul, a Grammy, award-winning ballroom rapper and reggae craftsman from Jamaica, flaunts an amazing total asset of $25 million procured through his persevering impact in the worldwide music scene. Ascending to notoriety in the mid-2000s, Sean Paul immediately became one of the kind's most unmistakable names, enamoring crowds overall with his appealing beats and one-of-a-kind style. His music profession fills in as his essential wellspring of pay with hit collections like Duddy Rock and The Trinity, accomplishing enormous business achievement and selling millions of duplicates around the world. Paul's scope broadens well past collection deals as streaming eminences execution privileges. Furthermore, various coordinated efforts with top specialists, for example, Beyonce and Ocean, have helped to concretize his put on global graphs on numerous occasions. Moreover, his charming picture has drawn in worthwhile brands. His last name, Enrique, mirrors his Portuguese legacy from his dad's side, while his mom brings a blend of Chinese drop and creative impact as a painter brought up in a Catholic family. Paul was essential for a family committed to sports. As a matter of fact, a few of his family members addressed Jamaica in swimming contests, and his initial desire was to make a profession in the water instead of the recording studio, emulating his family's example. Johan Paul succeeded in water polo, playing for Jamaica's public group until he was 21. His athletic interests were additionally upheld by learning at Jamaica's School of Expressions, Science, and Innovation, where he investigated the two games. What's more, business yet destiny would intercede, driving Sean Paul toward an alternate way during the 1990s, started spending time in recording studios, at first noticing and looking for direction from experienced specialists. This was where he associated with Jeremy Harding, a maker who might turn into a critical tutor in a little while. Paul regarded himself as not just noticing yet effectively recording music. His most memorable single child, Young Lady, accumulated consideration for its exceptional style, furthermore, set up for his arising profession. Harding and Sean Paul then teamed up on the track Invade, which appreciated solid radio play, making a difference in building up some forward momentum inside Jamaica's music scene. Soon, his sound crossed borders and joined efforts with American rapper DMX. Furthermore, an appearance in the film Stomach extended his venture into the U.S. market. By 2000, Sean Paul delivered his introduction collection, Stage 1, under VP Records. The collection exhibited his ability and included other, however, conspicuous ballroom specialists. The edit didn't cause disturbances universally, however it was a vital venturing stone in his venture. The genuine advancement came in 2002 with the arrival of Duddy Rock, loaded with hit singles like Give Me the Light and Get Occupied. The collection turned into a worldwide sensation. His cooperation with Beyonce on Child Kid moved him into the worldwide spotlight, making Sean Paul a commonly recognized name. Practically short-term, Duddy Rock presented what might be known as ballroom combination, a mix of ballroom's irresistible rhythms with pop's general allure, starting a precedent that would impact music for quite a long time and not set in stone to dem. On straight his backbone, Sean Paul circled back to the Trinity in 2005. Melodies like We Burnin' and Temperature established his status as a worldwide music star, acquiring him various grant selections and, in 2006, an American Music Grant for Surrendering It to Me. He was before long featuring significant occasions, counting a vital presentation at the 2007 Cricket World Cup, which extended his fan base across mainlands. He delivered a more contemplative and socially cognizant collection in 2009. Tracks like So Fine and She Need Me kept up with his ballroom spoils. However, Sean Paul had a more profound message. Sean Paul kept on growing his melodic style with the arrival of the Hatchet Method in 2011. This collection highlighted outstanding coordinated efforts, including Got to Adore You with American vocalist Alexis Jordan, and the hit single She Wouldn't Fret, which added to his developing rundown of worldwide outline. Clinchers, known for carrying reggae into the standard, Sean Paul got one more Grammy assignment for Best Reggae Collection for the Hatchet Method around the same time he tested external his classification, working together with Canadian band Basic Anticipate the playful summer track Summer Heaven. By 2014, Sean Paul was back with a new collection full of recurrence, a different record highlighting tracks, like Opposite Side of Affection, and what's more, Diversion, which included high-profile highlights from specialists like 2 Chainz, Succulent, J. Iggy Azalea, Damon Marley, and Nicki Minaj. This collection especially reverberated with his UK crowd, where it acquired huge prevalence. Sean Paul, too, collaborated with Enrique Iglesias that year for the worldwide hit Bando, which added to his ubiquity in the Latin music scene in 2014. Attracted to a nearby, Sean Paul teamed up with significant laser shutting, an effective year set apart by flexible associations and extending crowds in the wake of heading out in different directions from Atlantic Records. He declared his autonomy as a craftsman anyway in 2016 with new administration and a new standpoint. He accomplished a significant rebound working with CA on the Diagram, beating Modest Thrills that very year. He endorsed with Island Records and delivered No Falsehood, highlighting rising star Dua Lipa, a track that drove his EP Frantic Love, the prequel. By 2020, he kept on bringing novel joint efforts to his fans, delivering Approaching Me with Swedish artist Tove Lo in Spring G 2021. Sean Paul sent off live and spiced up his 7th studio collection, and the first under his own mark. Obligation Rock Creations, denoting another time of imaginative control. He followed up in 2022 with Scorcha, delivered through Island Records that September. Paul joined The Voice as a tutor mentor for Gwen Stefani, imparting his mastery to hopeful craftsmen. His venture into Latin music went on into 2023 as he collaborated with Colombian vocalist Blur on En Bonita, a bilingual track that turned into his 10th single to outline on the Hot Latin Melodies list and accomplished top 10 status in Colombia and Ecuador alongside top 20 rankings in Peru, Spain, and Chile. To cover off a surprising run, he procured a selection for Hybrid Craftsman of the Year at the 2023 Bulletin Latin Music Grants, featuring his advancement from reggae star to a genuine worldwide music symbol, other projects notwithstanding his music vocation. Paul has wandered into a few special projects that exhibit his innovative soul and love for Jamaican culture. In 2011, he took a striking step by establishing his own record name, Duddy Rock Creations, working closely with a devoted creation group to make a stage for new ability. His most memorable major marking came in 2017 with Jamaican craftsman Chi Ching Ching, denoting a critical achievement for the mark as it laid out its presence in the business by 2022. Paul was centered around music as well as additionally on advancing his 8th studio collection, Scorcha. In imaginative ways, he presented the Scorcha patty has his own line of Jamaican patties, close by a uniquely created hot sauce created in organization with Port Imperial, a UK-based Jamaican calf. This selective cooperation was accessible for a restricted time, mixing Paul's melodic character with a taste of Jamaican cooking and growing his impact past the recording studio. Next, we should investigate his home at This Point House in Jack's Slope, Jamaica. Paul, the Jamaican performer known for his particular mix of reggae and dancehall, has a dazzling home settled in the lofty Jack Slope area of Kingston, Jamaica. This area is eminent for being the home of a few high-profile superstars, including individual reggae star Shaggy, who, like Sean Paul, has decided to make their super-durable home the region's restrictiveness. Furthermore, the peaceful climate makes it an ideal area for those looking for both security. Thanks for watching this video.